a little message to myself for later. Today, I took my
binoculars,
and now I am here, getting it together. So thank you, God.
Baby, 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 I wanna have your baby. Don't care if they label me crazy. You know what we've been going through lately, and you know we always gonna be alright. Kate, I said we gonna be alright now. Mama said we gonna be alright. Daddy said, why you so frightened? When you know your voice strike like lightning, like the road chance so we should ignite it. Yeah, I know I am always so frightened. These cats are so one-track minded. Can't seduce you even if I try. Can't love unless you know I lie. You know exactly what we like. Thank you for paying our flight.
rather, have around you expectancy, to know where everything is. And it's a little difficult, but it's very valuable to be forced to move from one place to another and deal with one set of situations all the time, and to accept that this is going to be, it is your life, and to use it. It means you, in a sense, become neither white nor black. You learn a great deal about. You're forced to learn a great deal about the history out of which all these words, conceptions, and flags, and martyrdoms come.
There's something that eventually I'm sure we're going to hit, so we're just going to have to work it out.
All right.
Okay, but let's start, let's say, with Everybody's Protest novel, which I think came out in 48.
It came out in 49, something like that, yes.
And I was 6. I thought it was magnificent pieces. I went to first grade. I said, my God, somebody's really talking. How do you stand in relationship, say, to that novel?
To that, Everybody's Protest novel, that I say now.
I'm feeling that pressure.
What do you think about it? As a younger writer?
I'm feeling that same old round and round, can't go forward. I need a boost to catapult me high. Feels like the come up is way too tight. Choking and squeezing my life every time. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that same old round and round, can't go forward. I need a boost to catapult me high. It feels like the come up is way too tight. Choking and squeezing my life every time. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that same old round and round, can't go forward. I need a boost, catapult me high. Feels like the come up is way too tight. Choking and squeezing my life every time. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that same old round and round, I can't go forward. I need a boost to catapult me high. It feels like the come up is way too tight. Choking and squeezing my life every time. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that same old round and round, I can't go forward. I need a boost to catapult me high. Feels like the come up is way too tight. Choking and squeezing my life every time. I'm feeling that pressure. I'm feeling that pressure.
And that's how you begin to break out
Feeling
of
that
all
same old round and round,
and try to become yourself. It's
I
hard. It's very hard. It's hard because you force yourself to stand it's such a matter of another. But it's very hard to recognize that the standards which have almost killed you are really mercantile standards. They're based on cotton, they're based on oil, they're based on peanuts, they're based on profits. To this out, which the church sanctifies. It's when you begin to realize all of that, it's not easy, that you begin to break out of the culture which has produced you and discover the culture which really produced you. You see what I mean? What really brought you in? When you're in trouble, when I'm in trouble, I'm not singing a Doris Day finale tune. You find yourself humming and moaning, something which your great grandfather did. No. What it's all about is the attempt now to excavate something which is going to bury. Which you contain, I contain, which your kid contains. Which got to carry, which you're going to have to hand down the line for the sake of your kid and for the sake of future generations, and even for the sake of white people who have nothing to know this idea what this is. Because we have the edge over people who think of themselves as white. We've never been deluded to know what they believe.
As this side to its style and fashion. And yes, a lick and a remedy. Yes, the jungle is mixed out. Look at sound. And yes, the original side too. The mix and blend.
I'll be a pum push out to broke out tonight. One of Robinson knows, so must check it out. So he play well alongside Schematics student.
As long as his game is running, he obviously knows me because he's I'm playing. You ever he said jump and I'm saying how high? Yeah. He knows me.
You may be right, but I would put it another way. I would suggest this, since his game is running, he hasn't got to know because his game is running.
Hey, I please the volume of mistake away. I need to go the other way. Nice to meet you, trust me, I'm not trying to stay. Once you hurt me, trust me, I'll be on my way out. I should've listened to that voice inside. I could've breathed in a reason and my choices I knew the time was up. That first time and you had fucked me up, baby. guarantee the world works. In the meantime, I'm ignoring the small things. Either one of us could show up in the wrong way. Ask for what you need or it's manipulation. Can't make me mad if I say the danger. Say my piece to myself, guess it's my answer. Climb up off my back and let me out dang. Climb up off my track, copy it in a paste. Giving it to you, would take another mile. Talking shit and then your face wanna smile. You thought that I was doing it for miles. You could read it, but you never comprehend. On the deep until I find my way in. Talk that shit again. Walk into the room, your ass goes to the floor. That's how I know you can't handle the soul. Wow, let me hear you talk that shit again. Never thought I'd find myself in with a friend, so I keep myself protecting more than last. Which one you gon' lose? Raise one of the class, so I fuck with your ass. Hey, I place the volume, I will stay go away. I need to know the other way.
Yo, thanks for tapping in with me. This is Beau Ye Roc on the ones and twos. I've been playing some fun stuff. This is Kia. She dropped some like rare stuff, unreleased stuff a few weeks ago. This is crazy. I'm playing some jazz, I'm playing some beat stuff. I'm playing whatever comes to mind. Thanks for tapping in with me. Thanks for coming through.
Took a quiet little stroll on a bright summer day down in Chinatown. I had nothing to do, wasn't feeling too blue, so I looked around. Now the people were busy and the children were laughing at their work and play. When I looked up the street and a little China doll came walking my way. She was looking like an angel, man, she looked so fine with the sun in her hair. I was keeping my cool, you can understand, but she was blowing my mind. When she came up close, she said, "You look kinda lost, may I help you, please?" Now my heart started thumping and my tongue started stammering. I was speaking Chinese. There's a thing about nature when your heart is good, people understand. So the little China doll smiled up at me and she took my hand. China doll, China doll, China doll. She was looking like an angel with the sun in her hair. My, she looked so fine. I was keeping my cool, you can understand, but she was blowing my mind. When she came up close, she said, "You look kinda lost, may I help you, please?" Now my heart started thumping and my tongue started stammering. I was speaking Chinese. There's a thing about nature when your heart is good, people understand. So the little China doll smiled up at me and took me by the hand. China doll, China doll, China doll.
Are you ready to be black and live to be 100? Or white and live to be 50?
$30 billion has been spent. Hundreds of millions of people around the world are watching.
These are the individuals. Each one is unique. Each one's music sounds like nobody else. Some have been around for years. Some are brand new ones. But all of them make music that is distinctively their own. The worst that was beat. You're approaching some rough weather. Today's climb to 42,000.
How'd you know we call him Doc?
April?
Doc. Doc.
Yeah?
Yeah. We call him Doc sometimes, you know, like in the Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Well, anyway, it looks like a doctor.
I really meant it on Sunday. They're based on cotton, they're based on oil, they're based on peanuts, they're based on profits.
To this day.
To this hour.
Yeah.
Which the church sanctifies.
But the church is commercial.
It's when you begin to realize all of that, which is not easy, that you begin to break out of the culture which has produced you and discover the culture which really produced you. You see what I mean? What really brought you where you are. When you're in trouble, when I'm in trouble, I'm not singing a Doris Day or Tin Alley tune. You find yourself humming and moaning, something which great grandfathers did. No. And what it's all about is the attempt now to excavate something that's been buried. Which you contain, I contain, which your kid contains. But it's got to carry, which one has to hand down the line for the sake of your kid and for the sake of future generations, and even for the sake of white people who have not the remotest idea what this means. Because we have the edge over people who think of themselves as white, that we have never been deluded into believing what they believe. And that sounds like a contradiction.
Yeah.
But in fact, you watch. Man, you work for. You have to watch it. You don't know you're watching. But you're watching. But he's not watching you. He thinks he knows who you are or what you are. You don't know who he is because your life is in his hands. And you have to watch him because if you don't watch him, you're going to live from Monday till Tuesday. It's as simple as that. And without knowing you know him, you know him. He can't fool you.
I'm not at all. I mean, the civil rights movement, I came up in the 60s, which is like way after everybody else. But we always assumed that we knew white people. That we really sort of like understood them. And I found out that if you don't understand yourself, you don't understand anybody else. And all you know what I mean with the snake is to watch a snake. And you know it's a snake, but you don't know it. You know what I mean?
Yo.
There's too much between. There's too much emotion.
Rest in peace, Nikki Giovanni.
I can watch like the cat I work for.
We're playing the Nikki Giovanni, James Baldwin interview over this jazz record. This is Michelle Petrucciani.
Because his game is running, mine's not.
And before that, I played Doc Kim, and before that, I think I played DJ Elmo at Chicago Footwork. I'm playing a little bit of everything.
You understand? He's saying jump, and I'm saying how high. He knows me.
You may be right, but I would put it another way. I would suggest that since his game is running, he hasn't got to know. Because his game is running. You're part of the game is running. He hasn't got to know. I would think that one of the reasons that the Americans are in this trouble now is because the game is running. It's running until only yesterday, really. And all of a sudden, Americans are suddenly discovered that people who don't like them. Now, I always knew that. Because I didn't like them. Love something.
Well, there's two people that are unlikable. There's two people in the world that's not likable, a master and a slave.
Exactly. Exactly. We will never get precise categories for that very loaded statement. But that is where the truth is.
How do you like it? So the question, I mean, for me, the question has always been power.
Yes.
And for, like you all, the question has been morals. I never wanted to be the most moral person in the world.
I agree.
I would sell my soul, you know what I mean? What is the profit of man to gain the world and lose his soul? The world. You know what I mean? The world, that's what it's about.
I know.
So you take the soul, something that's spiritual. Take the world, but give me Jesus. Y'all can do that. Give me the world. polluted, ugly, dirty, give it to me.
Speaking of,
I will take it.
but speaking, I agree with you. But speaking for myself, I'm also speaking as a representative of my generation. But it's probably safer to speak only for myself, really. I know that in my own case, what I felt and still feel, perhaps in a different way, but I felt very strongly in the years, for example, when none of you all were marching down those dusty highways with Martin. Look, I left the church when I was 17 years old. I've not really been to a church since, except, when I had to go for various fundraising rallies or this or that. And I was not exactly the kind of Christian that Martin was, if I could be described as Christian at all.
It's hard to be the kind of Christian.
But I liked him. I loved him, in fact. And I knew that something was happening through him. And my concern was, yes, the world. But I'd seen what white people had done to the world. And I'd seen what white people had done to their children. Because in gaining the world, they had lost something. They'd lost the ability to love their own children. Which is the same thing, And I don't want that to happen, if I may say so, to you. It was not a matter of morals so much. It's a matter of being forced, in my own case, to keep suggesting that though it was indeed, a matter of power without, the word morals is misleading. Power without some sense of oneself is simply another kind of sterility. And the black people would then become exactly what white people have become. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a danger.
I also accept this, that danger is not to me telling anybody how to run. I go and speak is what I am. I'm a kind of poet. And if I'm a kind of poet, I'm responsible from my own point of view to the people who produce me and the people who will come after me. So that when the Holocaust comes, and it will come, eventually, no matter how simple black and white children will be today, life is not that simple. And sooner or later, if I do my work as I should do it, when I'm needed, I'll be there. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Because I think the most important thing for any of us is when what comes, or when what we know will come, comes, that we have the strength to say, yeah, it came.
That's right, it came.
And I'm going to stay in my apartment on 94th and you'll be in Nice. But we'll say, yeah.
And we'll also be able to ride out the storm. But what is more important is not so much riding out the storm for you, Nikki, and Jimmy. But in my mind's eye, there's always that kid. He's going to be here when you're gone. And when I'm long gone. And from my point of view, it is about the children. It is about the children. We have to give the children something, which in a way was after all given to us, though we had to learn how to translate it. Because your kid will be moving in a very different world than the one in which I grew up, which you won't know anything about at all, or the world in which you grew up, which will be remote for him. And yet he comes out of it, and he's got to carry it much further than you or I will be able to carry it.
He's got to have respect for it, but not be trapped by it.
Precisely. You have to give it to him and liberate it from it.
And I think that kind of thing has been lacking. Like, I think one of the nicest things that we created almost as a generation, and it wasn't us because Martin and any of those people were way before us, but just the fact that we could say, hey, I don't like white people.
It's a great liberation.
It was a beginning of us being able to like them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which of course it upsets them, but that's their problem.
Yeah, well, their problem really is a kind of, we were talking earlier before the show began about the kind of incomprehension in somebody's face. You're trying to describe what this very simple situation. Like people don't like going to jail. And you want to see the man's face and he looks astonished. What? People don't like going to jail. he's a very different person. He may explode. He doesn't know what will happen if he allows this apprehension of someone else's experience to enter into him.
Right. Because he's perpetuating his experience.
And this is the crisis of the age.
You were born with power. You don't have to fight. You don't have to fight. You already got it. You don't have to fight. You don't have to. You don't have to fight. You don't have to fight it. You already got it. You don't have to fight. You don't have to.
To buy a billboard and show this big cop and this 14-year-old kid with 30 bullets in him and singing, some people call him Peace Man.
One thing the way Nan's very said, get this photograph. When we had that famous clip of Bobby Kennedy, Lorraine said to Bobby, who was also dead, Lorraine said to Bobby, and answered something about black men, but also talked about black men. Lorraine said she wasn't worried about black men because they done very well. She was very proud of them. But she told Bobby, she said, I'm very upset about the state of the civilization which produced that photograph of that white cop in Birmingham standing on that black woman's neck.
What does that say to a white man? But again, that's a moral decision. You follow what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
That means that we're on top of the situation by being on bottom. And many of us like to see it the other way around.
I'm not quite that romantic or even if one uses the word moral, quite that moral. I simply know, I think I know. Look, I'm not a financier. I'm not a banker. I'm not a practical. And what I know the choices I had to make in my own life. To be able to shave in the morning, look myself in the face in the morning. Now, I'm not so moral as to say
they do anything that you want, all the nice steaks, ice cream, and everything else that you want. He said, yes, but you don't give me the main thing that I like. He said, well, what do you want? He says, I want some coffee. I want some coffee, and I love coffee. The doctor said, well, you don't have to worry about that. I'll give you some coffee. So he went and got a bottle and turned him over and gave him some coffee. He said, you're accusing me of blasphemy. I think the legend itself is a blasphemy. What is wrong with a man and a woman sleeping together, making love to each other, and having a baby like everybody else? Why the Son of God have to be wrong in that case? Are we all the sons of God? But that's blasphemy. I'll give him a great big dollar to have time. It's over. He's gone now, it's my baby.
A lot of people don't realize they just we are God's but it's when we
and God's always going to us.
Which I never understood.
Well, it turns out it's not about sex. It's not about sex. Sex is not really a problem. Love is a problem. When you're a kid, you're a 16-year-old boy, you're a boy. What does he want? He wants peace. And it doesn't get, it doesn't make sense to me as well. Much more reciprocal. Love somebody just like it's not, once I came to this idea, you know, with 12, 13, 14, 16,
Y'all like that shit? Run that shit back!
Yo, that's a wrap for my set. This is Peswa. Thanks for coming through.
I contemplate. I contemplate. I contemplate.